Hey guys, it's Nate here. Welcome back to the last episode. Wow. Let's try that again. Hey guys, it's Nate here. Welcome back to some more Fallout New Vegas Dead Money. In the last episode, I did a lot of whining. That's basically what I did because this DLC is scary. With all the traps and ways I can die at every given moment. There were things I did not talk to Dean Domino about, so I'm doing it right now. What are the vending machines all over town?
Those little company stores. Sinclair's toy boxes. Put in a casino chip, get a treat. Like you're some dog doing tricks. Take any of the casino chips, put them into the machine, and you'll get something out. A snack, a cola, something to mend a tear in your shirt. Sometimes you have to know exactly what to ask for. Other times, there's codes for, unconventional items. For emergencies.
I've never seen machines like these before.
Yeah, well, machines like those weren't unusual before the bomb. Maybe to you they're amazing. To me, they're grifters without the personality.
I know what grifters are. What other items can you get out of the machine?
If it's an emergency, you can get chems for any, condition. Sinclair left that for doctors and trained professionals, not the common folk. Even security and maintenance could get special supplies out of them. Staff had codes on little cards they could use to unlock them.
I know where to find the cards. Wait, did I miss any cards?
Around. Don't have much use for them.
If it's...
I got all the basics covered as long as I have the...
Yeah, if it's just around, then I already found some at the police station. Tell me about the Cloud.
The Cloud showed up after the bomb. I think. I got used to it in small doses. Now it covers the city. Over the years, it kept climbing up out of the Sierra Madre until it was curtains for the sun. Didn't see the sky again. Doesn't seem to bother the ghost people. Can't see through it too well, though. So sometimes I can use the Cloud for cover. If I get desperate.
I am not that desperate. What can you tell me about the villa in the town?
Residential area, clinic, police station. Should keep away from the police station. It's a ghost people hangout.
I was kind of
Salida
there.
del Sol, Puesta del Sol are East Town, West Town. Sunrise and sunset. Or were when the streets and sky weren't covered with toxic gas. Ghost people don't come into the villa much. West Town and East Town, though, they're thick with the Cloud and ghost people. Like hunting ground.
That sounds lovely. One more thing. What weapons are you skilled with?
Not one for fighting, if we can avoid it. Still, wasn't bad at the pistol range. And over the years, I've learned how to handle a knife. And explosives a bit. A bit. Made a lot of mistakes along the way. Still have my fingers, though.
You're right down. Alright. So, where am I going? I'm going to... Why can't I remember her name now? I'm gonna look it up. Christine. Okay.
The villa's comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre. Pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long.
So is every section...
There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Tastes like burnt wires.
So, is everything in this sick place supposed to be a way to kill you? Listen before you lose a head. Funny. He just said I can't switch them off, and I can't. It's not like I can sprint in this game. That's a shielded one. No, it's not. Did my weapon just jam? Oh, a clinic.
So hungry.
Dog. What is that? Oh, it's my good friends. Let me just... I think they need it for this one. Okay, wait. So they're bombs? They have bombs? Where are their bombs? Vats does not see bombs. Where is bomb? Dog. You get him. Why are you doing this? Oh god, dog. Get him. Get him, dog, get him. There we go. Well. Ah, god, that sound is very immersive. This is the series where I whine a lot. What does that say? Boom. Huh, subtle. Alright, is there another way around? Because I can't see it. There looks to be another way around. I could just TFC, but we saw what console commands did last episode. TFC? TCL. I want to try not dying in a stupid way, so I'm not going to like test it and see if I can run past it. Nope, no. Okay, there's a way to get up there. I'm gonna attempt to break the game and see what happens. If there was actually a place where I could break the game. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to not die in a stupid way. Hi. Don't do it. Oh. Where were you? You were in a bad place. You were in a very bad place.
Swallowed something bad. Tastes like burnt
That was a cheaty place. Oh god. Cloud. Okay. Do not tell me I came up here for 3 chips. That are very hard to get.
Voice doesn't come back. Mean. Bad.
This might be a way back, I guess. Wait. Alright, couldn't get stuff. Dog has a lot of blood on him. But my character needs to stop doing that. Alright, so yeah, there's a way up here, but it wasn't the way that I thought it was. I feel like there are no other traps. Like everything has a specific trap. Why? Nope, don't do it. Dog, take care of them. I'm exploring. This is what scrounging is. I haven't scrounged in a while. No. Ma. Oh my god, I forgot that happens. This is the jumpiest I've been playing a game. Alright, it's obviously not in a way that I've been going. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Ooh. It's a suitcase. Cosmic knife, energy cell. Okay. Whew, dog. God. Not your split person. God, it's so confusing. That was a really insightful conversation I had with him. Alright, let's go in this clinic. Run. Christine. Is you home?
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
So what do I do about them? What is that?
Inside's growling.
Can I do something about this? Check security hologram status. Patrolling second floor. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. View security postings. That's a lot of those. Holograms are just the name implies, provide security. They perform this function better than most conventional security guards. They've been programmed with the case-specific Sierra Madre protocols. Not only do security holograms look like Sierra Madre personnel, they will respond to threats or unauthorized personnel just as conventional security guards would. The protocols 2.5 use field of view sensors to perceive their environment and to aid in pathing. While later versions will feature upgrades that allow for a 360-degree perception arc, the memory cells in current hologram emitters can only perceive their environment in a cone in front of them. They can, however, change facing as needed and scan their environment for unauthorized activity. It is best to purchase security hologram emitters in pairs to cover a full view of the environment, as trespassers could conceivably use hologram blind spots to gain access to unauthorized areas. Threat detection. If security holograms detect unauthorized guests or detect criminal action, they will display a warning caution color to the target. If you believe they ever display this color in error, immediately move away from the hologram's field of view until they resume their normal protocol behavior. If the behavior persists, they will enter engagement mode, turn red, and attempt to subdue targets with their discharge beams. Note, as resulted in the service contract, NE has installed EBE systems in all Sierra Madre security hologram emitters. Threat response. Often an intruder's natural response is to attack a security hologram either with fists or with a weapon. Fortunately for the hologram owner, all such assaults are useless against security holograms. They cannot be wounded, damaged, or harmed unless their emitter is destroyed. So I have to find their emitter. Attackers spending the time to look for emitters will usually be rendered unconscious by hologram discharge beams before they can disable them, so there's nothing to fear. I need to find their emitters. As with service holograms, security holograms cannot leave emitter range. They will pursue a target to the emitter's perimeter, however. This usually allows the target to be subdued and should present no obstacle to casino security. That's it. Maintenance posts. Hologram, installation and maintenance. Welcome, and on behalf of your friends at NE, we thank you for purchasing the latest in service and security technology. If you encounter any problems, contact our urgent care service representatives at any time during the weekdays from 10 to 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If no one is there to respond to your emergency, leave a message and one of our trained representatives will return your call in the next 3 to 4 working days. Maintenance 8.3. Holographic reading and security technology requires service from trained professionals and routine maintenance. While the emitters maintain a charge for theoretically hundreds of years, damage can occur and circuits can erode over time. As part of the Security Madre exclusive contract, we have delivered on the custom energy recycling emitters and requested by the Sierra Madre financiers and Mr. Sinclair. The only thing I got out of that is the emitters. Alright, so I'm on the second floor, so I'm good for right now. Oh god. Is that a speaker? Ooh. What are you? Mark 9 Auto Dock. This unusual looking auto dock sells a series of diodes and buttons that appears to work. Nice. Anything else helpful?
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Get into the clinic basement and turn off the power to shield speakers in the auto dock wing. No. Alright, get into the basement, he said. Oh, God. Why do they have bomb collars? Gas leak. Emitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station, exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system, caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't a problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects, the gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Ask foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps. Once in place, had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were alright. Where are these safety suits? These look like safety suits. Alright, what happens if I go past that?
So hungry.
What? What is this? What's this? Did that do more than this? Well, it's the same amount, but it got a lot better. I don't know why, but I appreciate it. Alright, find a way into the basement, yes? There, that's the first floor. That's the second floor, I mean. Alright. Wait. Okay. Oh god, is it one of those hard locks again? Where it's actually impossible to open? Oh, nope, there it is. Dog! Probably a speaker down here. Or not. Workbench? Can I make anything? Yeah, I can.
Besides growling.
My medicine's already up, right? Medicine, yeah. Clinic power status. Essential systems, auto docks powered, security hologram powered. Non-essential systems, music speakers powered. Note, please inform clinic management before shutting down generator for maintenance. I didn't see any, so I think I'll just do it. This is gonna suck, isn't it? I'm gonna go back upstairs and everything's gonna be dark. Oh wait, I see another blue marker. Would that blue marker be? No, 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 no. Yeah. All right, I know what the emitters look like now. Any traps? Oh yeah, I forgot. They're all different. I don't need Med-X, but I usually sell it. I'm pretty sure I keep this stuff afterwards, so I'm just gonna sell a bunch of stuff, except for like the clothes that I'm wearing, obviously. Because, you know, memories. Horrible ordeals that I go through in video games. If I can save the outfit that I wore, I usually do it. This is one of those horrible ordeals that I want to save for some reason. Maybe it's like very, very tame Stockholm Syndrome. I don't know. Ah, doctor's bag. Oh, okay. I'm collecting a lot more than I thought I was. Clinic basement key. That would have been helpful. Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it. could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for medics was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realized it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code in this terminal just in case. Can I have it? Thank you. Wait. This is a restricted dispenser code for use in vending machines. Oh wait, I have it. Okay. Might not use it, but, you know. Thank you. I don't have tin cans. I don't have tin cans. Oh wait. Should I just make ghost site? I'll make that. No, make one. Make one. I'll make that. When I find a tin can, I guess I'll make another one.
No dog hunted back west. Ooh.
Is that a reference to an older Fallout game that I don't know? I'm pretty sure it is. Okay, wait, let's go for the unlocked terminal first. Appointment calendar. Sinclair plus Miss Keys. Transmitted to Sierra Madre. Sinclair plus Miss Keys. Domino plus Miss Keys. Transmitted to Chief Physician's Terminal. Sinclair proposed moving one auto dock to casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. Now for the unlocked one, excuse me. Yeah. Hey, first try. Unpleasant visit. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keys was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the autodocs were more than capable of healing Miss Keys' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be, if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologized, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Okay. Oh wait, different. Miss Keys showed up today, sends Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Miss Keys had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's auto doctor. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Miss Keys' voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Med-X usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Doctor's bag. Dog, move. Dog, we're not doing this. Is there a...
So hungry.
Same thing? Oh! This is what I was looking for. I remember now. Patrolling first floor. Nice. Okay. I'm outside. Ha. Wait. The blue light, the red light is not on.
Where is
Okay.
Master? Did he go away? Dog will be good this time.
Got any money? Yeah, you do. Pre-war money is how I make money in this game. Pre-war money not being a thing that I can really sell if I want to do anything with my settlement isn't exactly the best. Unless I actually don't need cloth, then I just don't care. Alright, so we're supposed to go back in, but I could have sworn she was on the second floor. Share and share alike. So do I want them on the second... Do I want them on the first floor now? I mean second floor? Alright, he's patrolling the second floor again, but this one's broken, so we're fine.
Inside's growling.
I guess if you came in this way. Oh yeah, we're supposed to go to the thing over there. Right. Ooh. Oh, Stimpaks. I hear bad drilly things. Exhaustion. Miss Keyes' insomnia seems to have gotten worse, so we ended up ordering the new autodock upgrades, most have cost Sinclair a fortune. The new programs for the autodocks ameliorate the effects of exhaustion. Have already spoken to the staff about side effects and dangers of prolonged use, wanted to make sure they weren't using it to pull double shifts. Sinclair asked if those codes could be downloaded into the public dispensers. The codes aren't compatible, unfortunately. He said he'd look into it. Guess his contacts at Big Mountain will be getting a call soon. Isn't Big Mountain the old world blues world space? Is she in the autodock?
Always yelling.
Malfunctioning autodock, you're different.
Dog. Yell at dog because it gets hungry.
Dog, no god.
Always need more.
Dog, why? Alright, nah. I'm so glad I saved before that because I don't want to have a conversation with Christine through Dog's face. Dog, back up.
Hope your voice doesn't help. Bad.
It's over there. Why is Dog still in my... The woman before you looks disoriented, pain. She blinks a few times and winces. Alright, looks like this is happening. Are you alright? She looks at you, blinks again, then opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. How does this work? She touches her throat, then traces the scar beneath the chin, and her eyes widen in alarm. Look, I'm here to help. She looks shaken. As she glances at the auto dock, she recoils and her mouth opens, but again, nothing comes out. She looks back at you, and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow. She takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. The woman opens her mouth again, winces and frowns, and drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion. She looks more angry than pained now. Frowning, she touches her throat again, gently, then her hand brushes her collar, then her frown deepens. Her eyes narrow, and she traces the edge of the collar until she finds the lock. She begins to press it with her fingers. It's a bomb collar, mess with it, it'll go off. She looks surprised and notices your collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. Look, we can't have this not talk later. Let's go. Enough of no. Let's just say we're in this together. She frowns, narrows her eyes, and slowly shakes her head. Why? I'm being nice. What do you mean by that? We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. If the collar goes off, mine goes off. It's better if we guard each other. She shakes her head again and draws a line in the air between the two of you. Look, together we can make it out of this. She shakes her head once, then crosses her arms. Look, I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What exactly is wrong? Don't you want out of there? I let you out of the auto dock. I can put you back in there just as fast. She frowns, glances at the collar, looks back at you. She makes a circle with her hands, puts her hand over her eyes, and squints. She nods at you, then lowers her hand from her eyes, shakes her head. She draws a slow line between you. You're looking for something else. Fine, I can help. Why don't you come with me? Whatever else you're here for, not my concern. Okay. She studies you again, then her expression softens slightly. She shakes her head slowly and gives a silent sigh. She nods at you, then raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Meet me at the fountain, then we'll go from there. Christine gives a brief nod, then turns and begins to walk. Alright, made it. Oh god, everything's taking a piss, isn't it? Okay. Oh god, everything's taking a piss, isn't it? I would like adamantium skeleton, but I don't think I'll need it right now. Your extensive familiarity with explosives. Wait. Please do. Okay. Quest added, fires in the sky. Christine stops, glances at the speaker, then glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and then opens and closes her hand really fast. She taps her collar, then opens and closes her hand really fast. She points at your Pip-Boy, her collar, and then your collar. After a second, then she opens and closes her hand slower. You can dampen the signal some... Ooh, there's a lot of checks here. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow. You can dampen the signal somehow. You can interfere with the detonation signal from the speakers. She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself, and shakes head. She points at your collar, then hers, and nods at your Pip-Boy. She makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse as... I didn't read that. Does that work with any other collar? She frowns, slowly shakes her head. She opens her mouth and makes the motion of turning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. She nods once, then again, points at the two of you, then the Pip-Boy. But only between us. She nods and motions for you to go ahead. Okay. Why can't you oh, Mahana. Don't do it, don't do it. Ah, he missed. Dog. Why? Why are you not doing anything? Gimme something. I'm panicking and I'm paused. I don't know if all this chopping is necessary, but I'm doing it anyway. Okay. There are more. Okay, thanks.
Swallowed something bad.
Ooh.
Tastes like burnt
Why?
Dog getting full.
There's too many sounds, honestly. Okay. This is the way, right? Alright, I think on that note, I'll end the episode here.
Master. Did he go away? Dog will be good this
Unless
time.
Father Elijah has something... why? What is this view? I don't get it. You missed! Dog, get him. Yeah. Wait, why is there another one? Oh. Okay. That's just the one dog ate. Oh. Why are there more? Dog, get him. No, I don't need it. He punched his head off. I think when Dean was talking about, those bombs that they have, I think he's talking about the harvesters, not the trappers. Other way around, I mean. Alright, guys. Can we talk now? Christine raises an eyebrow. Do you know how to get out of here? Those facial scars weren't done by the autodoc, the throat scar was. How did you end up in the autodoc? Do you know what those machines around the villa are? Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? What weapons are you skilled at? I think we should travel together. She nods slowly, then puts her hand in front of her throat, closes it slowly, then points at you. I can restore your voice. We need a real autodoc to do that. I don't understand why they shaved you bald. That's insensitive. She shivers slightly, then shakes her head. Is she Keys? She frowns and cups her hand to her ear. Do you know how to get out of here? She points in the direction of the main gate, then points at your collar, shakes her head, and locks her hands around her neck. Then her hands lash outwards, fingers splayed, and she rolls her eyes back. After a second, she turns back to you and shakes her head. So once the collars are gone, we can just leave? She nods slowly as if thinking. Then she raises an eyebrow, looks skeptical, then shrugs. She points downwards, makes a circle around her, then back into the same spot. Then her finger drifts, circling, and she makes a mock frown. You're saying it'll be difficult to return here if we leave. She shakes her head, points at herself, then points at you, nods. To return here if I leave. She nods. But not you. She nods once. This is sad already. Why can't you find your way back? She slowly shakes her head. She points at the ground, then moves each leg outward, straddling the place. Why? You aren't going to leave. She nods. Are you trying to break into the casino, so you're after the treasure then? Why would you stay here, of all places? She frowns, shakes her head, pauses, and tilts her head slightly and nods slowly. How did you end up in the auto dock? She moves her fingers in a circle, frowns, and drags her hand down over her eyes. She raises them again, points to... You were knocked out? Did you get gassed like I did? She nods. She raises an eyebrow, points at you, makes a circle, then points at your feet. My feet? What about my feet? Did you circle the area, or you want to know how I got here? She smiles, nods. I hope I don't need a perception of 10, because I think my perception is 8 right now. She repeats the circling motion again. This time she lowers her hand and circles her finger inward, until she's pointing at the spot in between you. Still pointing at the ground between you two, she raises an eyebrow. I almost missed that. Raised an eyebrow back. Followed a radio signal here, a woman's voice. She waits. After a second, she raises her eyebrow again. I was curious where it led. Needed supplies, thought it might lead me somewhere. Thought I may have stumbled on an old world treasure cache. Looking to start life as a prospector, figured this place was a good place to start. I couldn't even tell you why, I just did. That's true. She looks at you for a second, studying you, then nods. She points at you, then points to the casino, and she slowly shakes her head, then points in the direction of the main gate. If I could leave, I would. Me, what about you? Are you saying it's one or the other? She looks at you for a moment, glances at your collar, shrugs. She then slightly grabs her neck with both hands, holds it for a moment. Then her hands fall away. She looks at you, looks at the exit, and nods. What about you? She slowly shakes her head, then points to the ground. You're not gonna leave. Direction of the casino, then the exit, then back in the direction of the casino. She shrugs without strength or conviction. She isn't looking at you when she does. Do you know what those machines around the villa are? Christine shakes her head, then pauses and makes a small circle with her thumb and forefinger. She points at you and makes the motion of putting something in her palm. Here's the thing. I think she's using sign language, but the only sign language that I know, that I remember, is letters. You want a small circle? Here's Sierra Madre chip. I'll need that back. We really don't have time for magic tricks right now. She examines the chip for a second, raises it to her eye, then turns it to the side, gauging its diameter and width. She runs her finger over the surface slowly, checking the engraving. She then tosses the chip back to you. She then pretends to look around, sees something on the floor, then pretends to bend down and pick it up. She then looks at you and nods. You can scrounge more somehow. She smiles, nods. She stands still for a second and stops, and slowly makes the motion of bending down and scooping something up. Then she holds the imaginary object in her hand, as if heavy, and puts it in front of her. Oh god. She then hefts what looks like a small box and pours it on top of the object, looks at it, then reaches down and holds up a number 0. You can make more of those at a workbench with the right materials. Okay. She points to your Pip-Boy, makes a motion of opening it up and removing something from it. Holotape? She then oh. I didn't know the dialogue changed. You need a battery, a fission battery, and scrap metal, and you can counterfeit the chip? Wait. She nods, impressed, and then she points at you, then her, and makes a circle. Can you teach me how to do it? She nods. She then makes a series of hand motions to represent weight and amounts, enough so you think you could do it on your own. Christine has taught you the coin operator perk, allowing you to make Sierra Madre chips, metal slugs, at workbenches using fission batteries and scrap metal. Okay. Can't you communicate some other way? Can you write? Christine frowns and pauses and traces one of the scars on her head with her finger. She then makes a motion as if picking up a pencil, tries to write, then shakes her head. Something to do with the surgery. She pauses, then draws a jagged symbol like electricity in the air, then puts an odd, staring face. She keeps the blank face for a second and slowly blinks, looks around. She looks at her hand, shakes them, then lets them go limp. That's a specific form of brain surgery using electrodes, pre-war. She nods, slowly, and then makes the motion of typing and drawing X's and lines in the air, and then gives it. You can still do numbers and calculations. She nods. What weapons are you skilled at? Christine draws a jagged lightning bolt in the air, pantomimes throwing a grenade, and then pulls an imaginary knife from her back. Then she moves her feet shoulder width apart, holds hands up in a martial arts stance, and turns both hands to pistols. She then holds one pistol up, takes aim as if sighting along the barrel, and does a single shot into the nod. Energy weapons, explosives, melee, unarmed, and guns. Is that all? She nods. Once. Okay. This is interesting. I'm gonna dance in the fountain for a second, and I'm gonna end the episode. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. I really hope my mic didn't... What is this? Ooh. Dead man's hand. I really hope my mic didn't crap out like it did in the second episode of the series, but you know. At least the episode my mic crapped out, there wasn't that much talking. Alright, where the hell are we? Where did this place start?
Don't like this place.
Tried to
Want
leave
go
and
back,
boom.
Back to the base. The church. This the church.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the episode here. Hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you did. Favorite it if you really enjoyed it. Subscribe for more from Gamers on Diesel Mode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Go Shurs.